Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you are welcome. In today's video, I have a special dish to share with you, which is very easy and quick to prepare. Come on and let's get started. Some of the ingredients that we are going to be using today include our spinach and collard greens, our sweet onions, our chopped tomatoes, chopped bell peppers. Here we have our chicken bouillon for seasoning, and then we also have our 2 plantains that we're going to boil. I will go ahead and get our plantains ready. And this is how you do it. These are ripe plantains. You want to go ahead and peel off the skin. And also just use your knife to scrape off the back of the plantains like this. And then you slice it. Put it in a bowl. And then we're gonna add our plantains into the pot on the stove. So it's time for us to boil our plantains. I'm going to pour my water in a pot like this, and then I go ahead and add in my plantains and just let it boil for about 35 minutes. Then you want to cover it up. I have my plantains boiling right now. A lot of times people tend to put salt in their plantains. I really avoid using excessive sodium in cooking, so I do not use salt when I'm boiling my plantains. And I will go ahead now and start preparing spinach and collard greens. I already have my olive oil heating up onto the stove. I will start off with our sweet onions, and then we're gonna proceed into our tomatoes. So you want to make sure that your oil is hot, and then you just go ahead and put in your onions. Just want to go ahead and stir it a little bit. You want to keep stirring onto your onions until it gets golden brown. It's time for us to add in our tomatoes. Stir it up just a little bit. So we are going to add our bell peppers in as well. So you just want to go ahead, mix in your tomatoes, bell peppers and onions together very well, and then you let it cook for about 20 minutes. After that, we're gonna add in our seasoning, and then we put in our spinach and collard greens. Our plantains have been cooking for a while, and I think they're ready. We don't want to let them cook for too long, so it's time for us to go ahead and remove it. Our plantains are ready and they look so delicious. We are going to go ahead now and just add our seasoning and also our spinach and collard greens in our tomatoes. Now our tomatoes are ready, and we're gonna go ahead and add in our seasoning, which is the chicken bouillon, and then we add in our greens. If you would notice, the only seasoning that I used on here is the chicken bouillon because it does have sodium, so I really try to avoid using salt in cooking because that's just excessive sodium, which we don't need. So we just finished adding a chicken bouillon, And then we're gonna go ahead and add in our greens, and after this, lunch will be ready. So you want to add it in just little portions at a time, and then you just want to go ahead and stir for about 3 minutes, and then you let it just cook for about 5 minutes. So our greens have been cooking for 5 minutes. You do not want to overcook your greens because you will lose some of its nutrients. Our dish is ready and it looks delicious. I've also added a slice of salmon on here, and if you have not watched my video on how I prepare my salmon, I will link that video in the description box below so you can watch that. But thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Consider subscribing. Click onto that notification bell so every single time I upload a video, you'll get that notification. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.